Victor, and this week I'm going to talk how to do wood that is looking old, and yeah, and especially we'll do it on the base of this weapon. Is a small piece of wood there, and I will paint the wood like looking used, old, and not well varnished. And I will start with a very clear color. I will start with tau light. You can also start with some even lighter colors like ogre flesh. So you start with an ochre color. So in that case, I will start with the tau light ochre. Okay, from Citadel. I will use not, you don't need to match the tail on this brush. It's a little bit orangey, but this will not be a problem at all. Okay. So I'm going to apply this. This is the base color. Okay. And at the same time I will do the metal that is next to that, because I want to do a wash, and once the wash is done, you want that is applied to them both, to the metal and to the wood. I will not talk about the metal because it's going to be techniques that I shared before in that channel, and I think it's not need to repeat. But let's focus that. I start using just the ochre light tau to do this piece of wood, and once this is done I will be back. So now, as I explained, I applied the base color. I did also the metallic, as I said before, and we are going to do now a wash with Agvax air shade. Okay, so this is also another step that is quite straightforward. We can apply this on the full surface, and this is what I wanted to do also in the metallics, because as you will see I applied all over the place, and this will give the color a little bit darker. This will shade everything. So we apply air shade on the wood, and yeah, and once it's dry I will be back. So this is how it's looking like now that the wash is dry. You almost can leave it here, but now what I'm going to use is I'm going to use again tau light ochre to do some highlights. Okay, so what we want to do first is to emphasize the texture of the wood. Okay, just by pointing some of the, this is working when you have texture on the wood bar. Okay, I'm just trying to pick some of the straights that we have on the, okay, you see, something like that. Then here at the back we want to add, let's do it the other way around. Okay, so we want to add some here at the bottom, that you see that it has a lot of texture. We are going to use the texture sculpted by the, and you don't have to be, in that case you don't have to be, it's good that some stripes are more visible than others. So you just and this is more or less at the taste of everyone. on how much you want to invest, how much time you want to invest on this, and just doing it because I think it's good to show you what is the difference between doing that step or not doing that step. Okay, I see it's improving. It's making the texture more visible. This is the purpose of this. On the wood you don't really want to do a lot of edge highlight. It's more random highlight and trying to emphasize the, I would say, the nature of the wood with these stripes or this, I don't know how it's called this really, but just try to make okay, you see, I'm trying to right. So this goes looking like, you can go even further and use something much clear like Unger flesh. Sorry, the other way around. Unger flesh. Okay, this is the last color that maybe you want to use, and you use it in some points, not on all of them. The parts that you think that can be a little bit scratch, this will simulate some places that they would maybe scratch it. Over here, but I don't have too much. Okay, we'll give. I'm using now the top Walker, sorry. Okay, so the idea is to of course here you need a little bit of brush control. For example, here it's normal that it's scratch a little bit. Then we're going to do the bottom part here. But as you can see, my main purpose is try to follow as much as possible the texture of the sculpt. Okay. Okay, so this should be enough. This will make a nice wood. Okay, and I will stop here the tutorial. So this is a way to do wood. In that case, is quite a medium tone wood, not too dark, little bit lighter. But yeah, here we have when you have texture. And the washes, up to the washes is okay, and then you can do the last step just doing these highlights. Okay, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit, and you can see it much closer. So I hope you find this tutorial interesting. It's another topic covered, and yeah. If you have any other topic that you want to be covered, any other point that you would like to know how it's done, please don't hesitate in drop me a message. In any case, I will keep doing this every week, trying to cover different elements in the painting, different type of things. The weekly mainly is the purpose is to cover just a single thing, not a miniature. And that's all for now. As usual, comment, like if you like it. You can support this channel in Patreon if you want to support me and having more material and more things on doing these painting tutorials. You can support me in Patreon. And yeah, that's all for now. Thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.